This week we're talking about daytime sparkle. It used to be when you were watching a catwalk show that you could tell when it was seeging from the daytime portion into the cocktail hour portion because the fabrics would start to get a bit more shiny and sparkly. But now it starts with a shiny dress for wearing out for brunch and it ends with some kind of matte silk pyjamas for wearing to a black tie event, so who knows. So as an upshot of that is why I am wearing these very, very sparkly pink trousers. If you've watched these before, you might have realised that I think I was possibly sort of compere on a cruise ship in a previous life because I do quite love a pair of sparkly trousers. Just can't resist them. These ones are Topshop and they are quite silly, but I sort of think if you wear them with a white shirt and button it up all the way to the top so, you know, it doesn't look too crazy, then you can get away with it for daytime. You will see what I mean about the daytime shine trend because you've probably seen this style of trouser, maybe even in your own wardrobe. This kind of oiled effect denim, which is just everywhere when you walk down the street these days. These are Marks & Spencer. And you know, it was coloured denim was the thing, and now this kind of like giving it this kind of metallic, oily sheen, whether in black or in silver or in that kind of dirty gold colour, is all the rage. So you can wear shine in the daytime, anything goes, but there are limits. I think one such limit is not shine and shine. You have to have one kind of something matte to take the whole thing down a notch. So for instance, if you were going to wear this top, which is a really beautiful Raoul top with this gold leathery finish and a kind of sheer back, which I think is a good idea because otherwise I think if you wear those kind of leather t-shirts, I had one of those once and you just gets so hot. This kind of gives you a bit of air conditioning in the back, which is never a bad thing. Something like that would be a good thing to wear it with, that suede skirt, because it just kind of absorbs all, some of the light that's bouncing off your t-shirt. Another reason I think shine for daytime is here to stay as a trend is that for autumn winter, when I saw those shows, I realised after about 2 days I'd written Lurex in my notebook about like 50 times, which is kind of not something that normally happens in the last few years. So Lurex is coming back in a big way. This is House of Holland, Henry Holland's label, sort of a bit like Ghetto Fabulous does Henry Holland Mark II. And there's also a cardigan version. There are other ways to go with the shiny thing. You can do that kind of 70s Lurex thing, but you can also do this kind of look, which is a bit more kind of almost a bit late 50s Mad Men kind of styling with these little vintage buttons and just quite a sort of dense, ladylike, almost quite formal fabric. This is fun with this open work kind of sweater, so you just wear it over a contrasting colour vest and it just gives a little kind of fisherman net of glitter over the top of what you're wearing. And if you really want to go a bit bling, then shiny and Gucci, doesn't get more than that, with this bronze coloured t-shirt. I love this colour, it's a really beautiful way of wearing gold where it's not too in your face. And then last but definitely not least, if you can just indulge my cruise ship compere tendencies one more time. Look at that, love that. It's by Sandro. I know, terrible, but I just think it's quite beautiful. And really, it seems like a silly piece, it seems like a kind of extra, but if you had that, you just wear that with black trousers and you look brilliant all the time, especially on a cruise ship.